Hello, everybody. You're a moderator. Let's see. You should have had like a big box that came up on your screen that tell you where to go to find what you should be doing as a moderator. And you could check the F and Q, or click the other button that said accept or whatever. It's like you're agreeing to YouTube's policy as a moderator. It's like a contract. All right. So, what happened last time? You didn't expect being one. Well, you're a moderator in the Discord server. Just let me know when you join the Acme Courthouse one, and we'll put you as a mod over there. All right. Di, do you remember what happened last week? Yes, we did finish the last case. You're exactly correct. You can do the pin messages. It's actually supposed to be a moderator's job. Hello, Phoenix. There's already a pin message already on the screen. Well, there is. All right. Time to continue. This is going to take me to that one. So we have to go. We have to manually go to this one. There is a pin message.
My name is Phoenix Wright, head of the Wright Anything agency and a lawyer. Although I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job, and what a case it was. It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
So this actually takes place before episode 4. Actually.
Captain Marla! Ye made it just in time! love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Okay, so this actually takes place before episode 2. So this is technically the first case to Dual Destinies. January 20th, 12:37 p.m. Wright Anything Agency. Today is my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Lucy said, "Looking good, Daddy." Christina, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge? Okay, so technically not all the way before episode 2. This is like, I guess they're in the middle of their case, and then Phoenix is doing his own case, I guess. No, wait, Athena is actually part of this case, so that's incorrect too. I guess it's in between the second episode and the third episode. However they tie this together, it's kind of, the timeline on this one isn't very clear. But I would assume this takes place after episode 2, before Themis Academy. Wow! This ship-shaped aquarium show is great. I can't get enough of it. Nina? I still can't believe they showed the Squashbuckler Spectacular on TV. Good thing I recorded this. Now who's ready for another viewing? We're in the age of DVR. We had DVR back in 2013. Do we really need to record shows anymore? Matter of fact, DVR is at a push of a button now. We don't even have to turn it on. YouTube is DVR 24/7, so unless I manually turn it off. Like this stream, I manually turned it off. You've already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now. How can you even suggest such a thing? This show is therapeutic. Boss here, asking you guys a question. What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale? What? Don't you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment. You're killing me. That kind of thing really exists? It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helped. Still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and orca swimming around together. It was so... Hey, do you two think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change? Work? But we've already cleaned the toilet twice. Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge I see? Wow, congrats on getting your attorney's badge back, boss. Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Took him long enough to notice. Geez, Mr. Wright. With that badge on, you suddenly look so captive, capable. Thanks? Not like I was some lazy bum, you know. But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyways? Oh, well, that promise to a certain someone, an important promise. What could be so important? Anyways, we have 3 lawyers now, so we'd better start taking on lots of cases. I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping. Oh, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this bag. I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in. The owner of the ship-shaped aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered. The suspect in the case is reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium. Isn't that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena? It is! I can't believe it! A murder at a ship-shaped aquarium? But I love that place! We need to get to the bottom of this! Really? I guess I'm in luck then. I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend. Can anybody want to guess what her friend is? And I asked that correctly too. Who in the world is this? Are you a client? Wait, that costume. It looks just like... I got it. You must work at Ship-Shape Aquarium. That's right. You minnow it. I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an agile catfish in our pirate show. It's Blowfish, you're mine. You know, Blowfish, those puns floundered a bit. And he punned himself too. I figured out the client's identity. Chalk one up for the analytical psychology. My friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I've got to find this Phoenix Wright guy. Oh, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers too. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask. The same goes for me too, Miss Buckler. Just call me Sasha, and I'll call you all by your first names too, if that's all right. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena, you have to help me. Please, save my friend. Guess we better start by asking her about her defense request. You guys still haven't figured out who it is, huh? Miss Buckler, Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help? My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Ship-Shaped Aquarium. Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium. Yeah, well, our aquarium has a pirate ship theme. Alright, take care. But that's why we call the owner our captain. All the employees crew, too. It's a pretty unusual aquarium you got there. Anyways, one of the crew members, my friend, being suspected of the captain's murder. So I already decided she's guilty. I think they're going to give her the death penalty. Wait until you see who the suspect is. What? What happened to due process? But my friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. No, there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. With a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight. Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you all because of a bad pun. Ouch. I see my reputation doesn't precede me well. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha? Well, to be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. They said stuff like there's no merit to taking your case, or I'm not sure I can. They're all as cruel as sharks, with hearts skinnier than white bait. Interesting taste. Ugh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration. Wait, nobody on her side? You must feel all alone. Helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place. I heard a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. He said he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances. As my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well deserved it is, though. I thought to myself, if anyone can say my friend, it's you, Phoenix. There's a tall order there for a man who just got his badge back. I don't want to let Sasha down. Or her friend. Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend. Just what I was thinking. Sasha, we'll accept your case. You will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally. Well, no time to stand around and mull it over things. I want you to meet my friend right away. Come to the Shipshade Aquarium with me. You got it. I'll go too. Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trucy gets back. You never know when a new client might stop by. Come on, I'm the one who has to stay behind? Thanks a million, Apollo. Oh, ladies. Let's move to the aquarium, shall we? So, what do you think about the case, Apollo? The murder of the owner of Shipshape Aquarium? I can't think with you looking at me so like this. I don't really have any ideas. Sorry, I'm not any help. But you are a help. As long as you're the one playing office sitter, you're fine. Hey, there's Apollo's favorite word, office sitter. I think I'll say it a few times too. I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. Are you two making fun of me? Who, us? Of course not. Just yanking your chain a little. So, any ideas for us? Well, I think we should give the Squashbuckler video a glance. Starting to become a fan too, huh? I knew you'd like it if you gave it a chance. It's not so much that. I just thought it might give you some leads, seeing as it's the scene of the crime and all. Hey, that's a good idea. I'll take a look when I get a chance. I've got nothing better to do, so maybe I'll watch it a few times myself. Oh, just try to find something better to do. Okay, so we're going to move to the Ship-Shaped Aquarium. You're probably like wondering, says, how come we're not going to the detention center? Isn't that where we usually find all of our clients? July 20th, Ship-Shaped Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel. Well, isn't that beautiful? The only sad thing is, the fish are 2D textures. That's the sad thing about this. The fishes are 2D textures. But it still looks beautiful, don't it? Even if the fishes are 2D textures. Wow, this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea. If I start singing that song, Disney will have me hauled. Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel, or Pride and Joy. I'm really glad you like it. You know what I mean, right, Di? I'm going to go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Take a look around the tunnel and then come meet me at the pool up ahead on the right. Hey, boss, look at this cute little fish. I bet it would be delicious grilled. Seriously? Is that really all you can think of? Grilled fish does actually sound pretty good. Oh, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Ooh. And here comes some grilled chicken. Grilled chicken? That's not a chicken, it's a penguin. You're a little cutie. Me. Maybe it was hungry too. Oh, look. It dropped something. Ah, it's an ad for the Squashbuckler Spectacular Show. The penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its backpack. So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute. Carrier penguin that delivers flyers. Who could use one of those? We could use one of those at the office. I could probably use one of those to advertise her channel. Swashbuckler flyer added to the court record. Happy feet. Well, can't keep the client waiting. We better get going. Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves. July 20th. Ship-shaped aquarium. So, Di, have you guessed who the client is yet? Maybe that's a no. Well. Huh? I don't see Sasha. Ah. Are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned? Detective Fulbright! Are you the lead detective on this case? That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. So, as we already found out from the last case, this is not Bobby Fulbright. But we're supposed to pretend that we don't know that. And who is your feared little friend there? I don't believe we've met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky. Right. Just guy's even louder than Apollo. So where's the suspect being questioned, or where is Miss Butler? Here I be, me buckos. Ah! Never me timbers. There be one dread pirate nest. Just savvy swabs. Mustache. I beg your pardon. I'm not anybody's swab, swervy, or otherwise. More shameless than a sea lion, you be. Trying to make off with me best bucko. But ye want to pick a fight with us? Ye'd best bring along an army of great white sharks. Now do you want to, now can you guess who the client is? Let me guess. You didn't expect that, did you? This is probably the biggest. This is probably the biggest client that Phoenixes have ever had in a courtroom. I don't think he's going to be able to fit in the courtroom, though. What do you think? Or she? You don't. I don't think she's going to fit in the courtroom, do you? Need a pool for it. So, Phoenix has questioned a parrot. Now he has an orca as a client. Asha, what's going on here? Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Horace Shipley. But she only responds to Orla. So that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's the suspect in the murder, but she'd never hurt anybody. She's the suspect? Yeah, and thank goodness you came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I just know you'll save Orla. What? Oh, don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was. An orca is the suspect? Our client is an orca? Is this for real? Oh, did I forget to mention this? Oopsie. Our legal system does not consider animals as a legitimate defendant because they can't exactly act on their own will sometimes. They go by instinct. So that's one reason why animals aren't put on trial. We've had situations where they have had a parrot used as evidence, but never did they have an animal put on trial. That's one very big oopsie. Yeah, we're talking about an animal that weighs exactly the size of a car. Yes. By the way, what was with the mustache earlier? Oh, this be part of me costume for the swashbuckler spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache, I be one of Captain Moto's swashbucklers. The transformation is dramatic as a puffer fishes, wouldn't you say? These are poses that I can see Di doing. I don't think I would ever say that. It's a pirate themed aquarium, so that's why Orla is wearing a pirate hat, right? Yep. She really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem. I see. Well, why don't we start with telling us a little bit more about Orla? So you're really serious about me defending Orla? Of course I am! You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix! I heard you once question an animal during a trial and that got your client off the hook. You know what case she's referring to, Di? I think you know. It's kind of hard to forget this one. You got nightmares over that one, don't you? Di probably has her own PTSD over Manfred von Karma. No way! You did that? I might have tried something like that at one point in my career. You're going to have to tell me about this later. I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details. There wasn't much juiciness into that case, I assure you, because it was a living nightmare. Dealing with a man that looks like he was a living vampire. When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out. I have to warn you though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Yikes! I think I made her mad. No, they don't eat people. They eat fish. And they do kill other whales. I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know. Yes, boss. They have emotions just like we do. Sorry. Is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? Don't worry. She says she forgives you. Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats cats. Captain went to feed Orla this morning and then was found dead in this very room. tell us more about his death? So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered? Yeah. It was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. The visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screen. Orca pool? Is this tank here? Yeah, right. This pool is built so that guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream and came running into this pool room, where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in the swashbuckler costume. He was big and tough as an old crocodile, the captain. I still can't believe he's dead. Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he? Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you. Sad fish? Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime? Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion? Police think Orla was berserk during practice for the swashbuckler spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that. Right, Orla? Daya's like, yeah, she's too cute to do anything like that. All the cuteness, right, Di? All the cuteness. All the cuteness, right, Di? Isn't she adorable? The charges just have to be false. I hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decision on cuteness. That's right. We base them on facts. Take a look at this. Photo of the victim, huh? Got a wound on his head. Very perceptive. The victim and the orca were the only ones here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around. Photo of the body added to the court record. So what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim? They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming into them underwater. I believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into this 60-foot pool and then ramming him while they were in the water. Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case. Orca pool diagram added to the court record. No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. Until the autopsy report reveals something different. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy. So Orla is going to be put down without a proper investigation? That isn't fair. That's nothing short of a police negligence, Detective Fulbright. The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium will be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim himself, so all we can do is hold the orca responsible. Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're going to put Orla down. Tasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help an orca? Wait. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh, got a freaking robotic call. Yes, I can do this. So the answer is going to, all of these answers is going to produce basically the same result. So it's up to you. You're going to find the real killer? Okay. I'll find the real killer. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. I'll do everything I can to help you. Wait just a moment. You're not a police officer or a prosecutor. You're not even officially the defendant's lawyer. You have no right to investigate. I'm not officially Orla's lawyer, huh? In that case, I know exactly what I have to do. Yes, I can do this. So, pick another one. You want to see what it says? Set free. I'll set Orla free. Okay. I'll go open the water gate. If you think I'll just let you set the suspect free, you've got another thing coming. Polycocks to you, punk. I guess until I can actually try to prove Orla's innocence, I can't truly say I'll set her free, which means, yes, I can do this. And one choice left. I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? Even an orca deserves a fair trial, even though the legal system says no. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her. Yo, what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? But what the heck? I'll take responsibility for her too. Are you two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. Then let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. Just so. But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale? Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now. But, please, Detective Fulbright, for justice' sake. The game came out in 2013. first Phoenix Wright game came out in 2001. If this game had came out in 2011, this would mark a 10-year anniversary for the series. This case came 2 years too late. And currently, as we're sitting here, next year is going to mark the Ace Attorney series for 25 years. So, I'm hoping they release Ace Attorney 7 next year because it marks an anniversary for the Ace Attorney series. The police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. Your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal. Then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. You mean it? Really? That's fantastic! You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyways, I'd better be off. You two are a lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me. Thanks. I've got a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation. We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can. To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. But we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case. There just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla. Fulbright said there was no weapons in the area other than her. So, we'd better look for something to prove him wrong. Better make a note of that so I don't forget. You sure are organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own. I just like to jot notes down on the case and the court record as I go along. We can use it as a sort of to-do list. Great idea. I like things too. And whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to the note. So you can, in actuality, do this yourself. So this is what they're talking about. This is one of the things I don't look at because I just follow the game as it goes. But if you ever stuck, you can use this as a reference, okay? This has been present since the beginning of this game, and I haven't used it. It's just been working in the backgrounds for me. So if you ever find yourself lost in this game because this is not present in the other two collections, I would say technically 3 because I don't think the Great Ace Attorney has this. But you can use this as a reference to help you to figure out what you need to do. Okay, I play this game like the first one, so I don't really use these, but they are nice for people who hasn't really experienced the original Ace Attorney games from the beginning. This is good. You can also do this on paper to help you out. It's a little harder when it's not present on the other games, but it should give you an idea. But they do make it a whole lot easier now on the older ones as they put a check mark on what you have investigated. To read my notes, I just opened the court record, R, and then flipped them with L or R. We just demonstrated that before he demonstrated it to us. There, note jotted. Now let's investigate the crime scene. So what did he add? Nothing. What we've already seen. There has to be some evidence here we can use in court. Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here. That's right. If we change our perspective, we might come across new evidence. Let's first see what we can find using the L button, the analog, the left analog button. And when we're ready, we can use the right analog stick to change our perspective. Or if there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away. So if you were playing on the DS, to change your perspective, you use the stylus. Because the 3DS didn't exactly have a right stick. It had a left stick. Yes. Later you would get the XL version of the 3DS, and it would have a, they call it a thumb pad or a num pad or whatever you would want to call it. You just put your thumb onto it. They introduced it when they did Majora's Mask, which I am still quite confused on how it actually works because it doesn't move like a stick, but it has sensors on which direction you're moving your finger in any direction, like a right stick. I don't have one of those. I do have a 3DS XL, but it's not, it doesn't have that. I think you know what I'm talking about, right, Di? Like that outline of the body in the far right there. Of course, talking to everyone involved is one of the keys to good investigation. Exactly, and if we present items to people, we might learn even more. Right. All boils down to thorough legwork. Well, let's get started. Okay, so we already finished talking to her, so does that show makeup above Orla's eye? That's right. The starfish kind of makes her look like a punk rockin' pirate, don't you think? So technically they have to be careful with makeup when they put on dolphins and whales because their skin isn't the same as ours, so the makeup could irritate their skin. So they have to be very careful when they do stuff like that. Punk rock pirate killer whale? Official. Society is on the road to ruin. Well, I think Orla is one hot rock dick. Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show? I give her signals with the whistle. Oh, but I didn't hear anything just now. Well, the whistle is tuned to her ears only, so we're not going to hear it because the frequency our ears can't hear. The sound's out of the range of a human hearing, just like a dog whistle, which also whales' hearing is different from cats and dogs. Cats can actually hear better than a dog. A whale can technically hear better than both a cat and a dog because they have certain frequencies that they can hear above water and below water. So there are certain sounds off that, if that whistle actually exists, there are sounds that even cats and dogs can't hear. It would technically be sounds that they could hear better underwater than they can above water. Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater, just what I just said. That's so cool. I wish I could give commands to Orla. Anybody can do that. All they have to do is learn the signals. Here, Athena. You can have one of our whistles. Consider it a present. Whistle added to the chord record. Hey, thanks! As for the actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach them to you. They're top secret. Okay. So we'll take a look at here. Too far away to get a good look. I'd better get a little closer first. Guys, look at that huge octopus. Must be a show prop too. One of its legs is missing though. Yeah, unfortunately we can actually see the leg that's missing. Wouldn't it be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that? I'd like to give it a try myself, as a lawyer, that is. You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to object it, right? Hey look, there's an apparatus here to hang from. I don't think it's for people to hang from. It looks more like a crane to move things with. But Sasha was hanging from it during this swashbuckler spectacular. I bet there are kinds of ways to use it, not just to move things. Come on, boss. Just try thinking outside the box. I exactly know what it's used for. Is she trying to say I have a narrow-minded view of things? Like Maya used to tell him? There's a piece of meat in a plastic hook suspended from the ceiling. Yeah, I clicked on the meat, and they're talking about the hoop over there. Talk about a classy decor. I guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her such large chunks though? Well, it's not real. It's prop, Athena. All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right? Of course, silly. I love meat too. Protein is your body's basic building blocks after all. Here, I thought she was a vegetarian with her figure. If that meat is made out of rubber, I doubt Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to. You mean it, dummy? She jumps all the way up there and doesn't get her reward? The poor girl, after all that effort! I don't think Orla is as dumb as you think she is. The setting sun. Sunsets always remind me how quickly the days go by. Oh, boss, it's just a painted backdrop, you know. I think he's aware of that. Down, Athena. Of course I know. I guess they use it for the swashbuckler spectacular. Looks handmade. Ooh, I just got an idea. Well, why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop? Present it to the judge when things aren't going our way? No, we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant. I almost wanted to see how the judge would respond to that. Orla's not going to notice me from here. I'd better move around front. Hey, there's a cannon in the shape of a shark. I'd love to try firing that thing. Boom. Are those cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something? Big giant orange soccer balls. But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks? Think about how crazy it would be to have sharks go flying through the air. Watch the thrill of life or death struggle as the little tykes fight to stay alive out of the water. I can see it now, the drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth. A tornado shark? Not even Hollywood could conjure up something that insane. They have, though. The odd thing about this comment, yeah, Sharknado, you're right. The odd thing about that comment there, Sharknado was already out by the time this game came out. Doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool. But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently the pool spans 2 whole floors. Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they came from the first floor. But they said on TV that they sometimes go behind the scenes tours. Sounds like the Swashbuckler Spectacular show you reported is really coming in handy. What a mess! Was all this stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with his killer? It's possible, but it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? So, this is where the body was found, huh? They suspect Orla. Maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim. Orla didn't attack the captain. She loved him. Captain rescued Orla when she was little, after she got beached on the shore. He tried to release her in the ocean, but she kept coming back. I can tell Orla's sad about losing the captain. Just not her usual chipper self. Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain. He's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with the big, tough captain. Every day, she makes a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat. Right, I guess you weren't kidding when you said that the captain was a really strong guy. Guess that's about it. Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see this Swashbuckler Spectacular. 3 of us always perform the show together, me, Orla, and the captain. The show had been canceled, but we could put on a little performance for you, you know. We be catching all the swashbucklers. Me, buckos, we love to sail the 7 seas. We be catching all the swashbucklers, me, buckos. We love to sail the 7 seas. We'll come to root the manly blackguard, red pirates, nuts, avast, the EB, Nestash himself, prepare to feed the fish. Am I playing the role in the stash? Well, Sasha has a stash and you don't, so I guess so. In with your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter. This is gonna be fun. We swimming through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasures, adventures waiting just for me. Wow, that was awesome! Your performance packed quite a wallop. Yeah, I, for one, feel like I took quite a beating. Sorry about that. I can't have a show without a bad guy role, right? But a singing orca, huh? Must have been tough to train her to do that. That's Orla's best trick. She can only sing one song, though. Oh, she's still got one up on a piano. A pianist who can't play even one note. Well, now that we had a taste of the show, we'd better do some more investigating. Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel. July 20th. Ship-shaped aquarium. Aqua Tunnel. So, you all done investigating the pool area? I had a good look around, but now we're moving on to other areas. How's the police investigation going? Did you, say, for example, find another suspect besides Orla? Wouldn't that be fortunate for you if we did? But no, I'm afraid not. Even more unfortunate for you. I'm afraid we found decisive evidence of the orca's guilt. What? Oh, please tell us more, Detective. So, what's this decisive evidence? Don't hold out on us, Detective Fulbright. I'm very sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. Especially not security footage that shows the moment of the orca attacking the victim. Really? You just told us what it is. Yep, I'm to personally see to it that this baby stays safe. It will never leave my side. Wasn't he not supposed to tell us what this is? Excuse me, but that's a call for you, Detective. I'll be right there. Sorry, guys. You know how it is. Well, he never said that he wouldn't leave its side. I said, I guess. Now, let's take a peek. What the? This is supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim. Security footage added to the court record. This little bit of footage doesn't prove anything. I agree. I believe in Orla and Sasha. Let's just continue with our investigation. Good idea, huh? There's a sticker on the camera that says, "Return to the hub of danger." Guess somebody there manages the cameras. Let's check it out later. Sorry about that. Prosecutor Blackwell called to remind me to feed Taka. So, where were we? Oh, that's right. You two got any more questions for me? Oh, we're good. Thank you for leaking all your info. July 20th. Ship-shaped aquarium. Hub of danger. This looks like one of the hands-on exhibits. It has a real air of danger, don't you think? To be honest with you, it just looks like the Krabby Patty. The Krusty Krab. Looks like the Krusty Krab. That's all. That's all. That's the only vibe I'm getting. Well, the banner does say it's the pub of danger. Let's see. According to the description, this room is a pub where pirates gather, explore, and interact with sea creatures. I see a bottle full of jellyfish. I see the fossil remains of a Tyrannosaurus Rex holding a liquor bottle. I see a walrus dressed in pirate gear. Anything else you see in here, Di? Actually feel the electricity of electric eels and feed real piranhas. Well, I'm not really seeing the eels. Oh, wait. Is that an eel over there in the back? It might be. I'm not exactly seeing a piranha unless that's what that is over to the right by the danger. Experience the terror of the sea with these dangerous experiments. All of those sound less terror and more like torture to me. I thank you to keep it down there, blue boy. I thank you. Excuse me. I thank you to keep it down there, blue boy. I'm conducting an experiment. Oh, there she is. Do not disturb me unless you wish to be zapped with electric eel. Apologies. Wow. She seems intense. Excuse me, but who are you? Well, you ask others, shouldn't you give your name first? Basic manners, young. Oh, yes, of course. My name is... Never mind. I will simply call you Yellow Girl. It's easier that way. I am Norma de Blue. I am very interested in ship-shaped aquarium and frequent visitor here. But I don't want to be Yellow Girl. You think I want to be called Blue Boy? Just see what she has to say. Di, would you like to be addressed as Green Girl? You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you don't look like a staff member. Let's see, I've got it. You're someone completely unrelated to this aquarium. That's some deductive reasoning there, champ. I am a visitor, a patron, a customer. Yeah. What might you be? I'm not a what, I'm a lawyer. Hey, that's what I was going to say. And I run a law office. Well, whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interest. Who does she think she is, boss? Someone from the Casablanca movie. A visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest, remember? Definitely a girl from the Casablanca movie. I don't think you know the movie. Do you, Di? I thought they closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in. Oh, I have special permission. Why exactly is that, if I may ask? Because of the heaven. I've said too much. She's an eyewitness. She just blurted it out, basically. But yeah, that flowing headgear just reminds me of the Casablanca movie. I remember this. Cyclock. Huh? Psychedelic rock? The cyborg clocks? What? No, Cyclock. The power of this Magatama gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in someone's heart. If I can remove the locks, I can uncover their secrets. I didn't know you had a magical item like that. Looks like this lady knows something about what happened. What if she use my Magatama and undo her Cyclock? Huh? I can't see the locks anymore. Huh? The color of that stone looks different from before. So, we'll explain why that is, but yes. The Magatama stores charged energy. And yes, Phoenix has had this thing for, we'll say, about 10 years. And I think it's probably ran all of its juices. That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice. It can do that? Yeah. A certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it for me. Without the power, I can't undo the Cyclock. No way! Why do I have to keep quiet about it anyway? I've never been any good at keeping secrets. I do promise after, so I guess I'd better keep my mouth shut. Who did you promise what to? No comment. Now go away. Just when I thought we could find out more about the case. Let's go try to find some other way. I'm sure we'll find something. So, we are going to go back into July 20th. Ship-shaped aquarium. Aqua tunnel. Hey, Detective Fulbright's gone. Looks like the police investigation is over, too. Bad. I was hoping to get a little more out of him. Yo, cleaner, feeder, yo, girl, what you hiding from me? I'm searching all around like it to be that somebody rapping. Rifle, yes, sometimes make me so mad. Rifle, come back to me. We can be together and sing creak, creak, creak. What's with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds? Yeah, who is there? You didn't hear me rapping, did you? Yeah, well, maybe. Look, do me a favor and pretend you didn't hear nothing. I'm by us, and who might you be? I'm Marion Rhymes. Or Marlon Rhymes. I'm an animal keeper here. But the aquarium is already closed. At least, I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure? You don't sound too certain. Oh, are you new here or something? Well, yeah, that's right. Pretty good guess. Who are you guys? I'm Phoenix Wright. And I'm a Phoenix Sykes. We're lawyers, and we're going to represent Orla. I take her case to court and proving she's innocent. Are you serious? You want to defend an orca in court? Oh, But if you're here for Orlov, that must make you friends with Sasha. Sorry if I came off rude. I was like he's friends with Sasha. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap at the time, especially when I'm around the animals I love, and yet throwing fishes along the tunnel. Oh, I love animals too, especially marine creatures like dolphins. I like marine creatures too, but just the ones you can eat, like salmon. Yeah, well, people who like the animals are good people. That's why I always say, if there is anything I can do for you two, just say the word. I just started working here though, so I don't know how much help I can do. Mr. Rhyme seems pretty friendly. Yeah, friendly and agreeable. So what exactly do you do here as an animal keeper? Mainly, I clean the places and feed the animals. Wiping all this glass takes forever. I can imagine. This tunnel alone must take most of the day. I would say practically 3 hours at best. I almost prepped the food. I also prepped the food the animals eat. That's the hardest part of it all. You mean it's really difficult to get the hang of? I mean, I'm a vegetarian, so cutting fish and stuff up keeps me out. Now there's something I never expected to hear from a pirate. You know anything about the incident that took place this morning? Yeah, one of our guests saw what happened and started screaming. I came running, but by the time I got there, I couldn't see the orca or the captain. Speaking of the captain, what was he like? Like a strong captain who can turn a wild bunch of ruffians into some great pirates. He always treated us fairly and equally, human and fishes alike. The real ones, man. Hey, what are you crying for? I'm not crying. It's just I can feel your heart crying. That's all. Girl, what you talking about? I'm not crying either. I guess I won't mention that his eyes are puffier than a pair of puffer. But Sasha and our vet, Dr. Crab, are even more upset by his death. That the aquarium has a resident vet? Yeah, so hold up. I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Staff are supposed to stay put. The night shift has been on duty since last night, but they won't let us go home. Sasha even had to get special permission to go out looking for a lawyer this morning. I haven't seen anybody who looks like a vet. Were you rapping something about looking for a weapon earlier? A rifle or something? Here's the answer to that question. No, not a weapon. Rifle is the name of one of our penguins. There you go. A penguin? Why would you name a penguin something like that? Oi! Yo, ho, ho, ho. Prep for the battle, prep for the war. Like Lady Rifle. Y'all think you can escape with your pride? Nah, you're just gonna be straight up. Yo, ho, ho, ho. Yo, ho. I was terrible at that. I was bad. Anyways, that's what she's like. So we named her Rifle. Okay, but did you have to wrap it? That's just how I roll. Does Rifle wear a backpack by any chance? Yep, that's the one. So you've seen her, huh? She's always running away. She's such a good runner, we decided to put her to work delivering flyers. Do you really want a dangerous penguin like that running loose? Rifle's not dangerous. She only attacks people she doesn't like. When we ran into her earlier, she didn't attack us. She straight up ignored us, actually. Hey, I have an idea. If you run into Rifle again, would you mind feeding her for me? She didn't come back to the pool at feeding time like usual, so I've been looking for her. She loves the smell of fish, so she might come over to you if you have some. Ooh, I would love to feed a penguin. That'd be okay, right, boss? Mine, as long as you carry the fish. Fish handed over to Athena. Guy, you want to carry a fish? Hey, you! It smells so fishy. Yeah, fishes can be pretty sus. Really? What a shocker! What do you expect a fish to smell like? Oh, yeah, besides Rifle. Besides Rifle, I've been also looking for Small Fry, too. Small Fry? Is that another penguin? Nah, she's a friend I made, a high school girl. She went off looking for Rifle somewhere and hasn't been back. Is she your girlfriend? What? No, no way! Sasha is the one I... So you like Miss Buckler, do you? Well, I really respect her, you know. We have different tastes in music, but I admire the way she likes it, lives her life. It's not like I like her, it's more complicated than that. I'm pretty sure that all adds up to like. She tries to put on a brave face, but I think the captain's death is hitting her hardest of all. After all, it was her human show partner that got killed by the orca. So you think Orla really did it? Oh, I can understand how Sasha feels, but she's the only one of us who doesn't think the orca did it. So, I see. I guess it isn't easy to believe in somebody who can't even speak up for herself. Anyway, let me know if you see Rifle or Small Fry, okay? Small Fry said she was going to go check the orca pool. Maybe we'll head back there then. July 20th. Ship-shaped aquarium. Orca pool. Something on the left side of the pool that wasn't It looks like an electronic board. Hey, you're back. Hi, Sasha. What's this strange board here? Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. It's probably Rifle. Rifle can use a walkie-talkie? She's always running away, so we attach a walkie-talkie to her. If we can hear the sounds around her, we can usually guess where she is. But not if we drop the walkie-talkie on the floor. Every member of the crew has one too, so we can communicate back and forth. We can even use them to broadcast to specific parts of the aquarium. Cool, huh? Walkie-talkie added to the chord record. Well, if Rifle's walkie-talkie is here, then Rifle might still be here too. Rifle, come out, wherever you are. Orla smelled the fish on her. You okay? You have to be careful around pools or you might slip right in. More afraid of my heart jumping right out. Hey, who's that riding on Orla? Isn't that Rifle? Hey, you're right! Here, Rifle. He ignored me again! Why doesn't his favorite like me? Now you scared Rifle away with all that yelling. Well, I'm not giving up. I'll make that penguin like me if it's the last thing I do.
Hey, get back here, you little pipsqueak! Oh, sorry, Rifle, but at least you seem all right. Huh? Oh.
Hey, it's Pearls? Oh, Mr. Nick! I haven't seen you in ages! Would Pearls be the small fry Mr. Rims was talking about? Rhymes? My mistake. Rhymes? Congratulations on your return to lawyering. I've been thinking about stopping by your office for a visit to congratulate you. This is Pearl Faye. I call her Pearl. She may dress a little funny. That's because she's a spirit medium. Regular prodigy with great power at that. I've known her since she was little, and she sometimes comes to the office to visit. She's just a little older than Trusty, so she's been like a big sister to her. I guess everyone here knows Mr. Nick then. Such a nice guy, don't you think? Trying to be my big sister too now. Guy probably wants a little sister like her, right? What are you doing here, Pearl? My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it. Then that incident happened. The police just finished questioning me. Oh, I see. Mr. Nick? Who is that lady next to you? I'm Athena Sykes. I'm a new lawyer at the Wright Anything Agency. Oh, how do you do? My name is Pearl Faye. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly. Pearly, it is that. Nice to meet you. So, how did the two of you meet? Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study their legal systems, Pearl? I met Athena on one of those trips. So tell me more about how the two of you met in Europe. Hey, I thought I was supposed to be asking the questions here. A long time ago, Mr. Ray helped me out of a difficult jam. That's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him. So, you're like her mentor, huh, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something like that. Mr. Wright is the whole reason I am who I am today. He was the one who told me my knowledge of psychology could help people in court. See, Mr. Nick, you look like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you. Only been an adult the entire time I've known you, Pearl. Wow, would you look at that? Rifle loves you! Sure does seem to be attracted to pearls. I'm so glad she likes me. Penguins are so adorable, aren't they? I even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop. I have it hanging from my bag already. Oh, how cute! A calendar in the shape of a penguin! That calendar's a real hit with all of our female visitors. I even have one myself. But the rest of the staff thinks it's too cute. I guess it doesn't really fit the whole rough and tough pirate image very well. Why does this calendar smell kind of like fish? What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please don't be rude. Oh, I got Pearls mad. Calendar added to the court record. I love how they have that written out. A penguin-shaped calendar that Pearls bought at the aquarium. It smells fishy for some reason. I love how they wrote that. So you were looking for Rifle too? That's right, I was trying to help Mr. Marlin, the animal keeper. Come here, Rifle, come here. He went towards Orla and said, why can't I get Rifle to like me? Maybe you should quit chasing after it with this scowl of yours. Mr. Nick, how can you speak to a lady so rudely? Oh, I got Pearls mad again. So why don't you try to get Rifle to take your food from you? Oh, great idea. And I have just the thing to present to her too. Alright, so let's present. Alright, Ty, I'm gonna let you do all the presenting. What do you want to present? The walkie-talkie thingy. You know, I'd do anything I could to help you, but I'm afraid I don't really know anything about that. That's all right, Pearls, no worries. What else do you want to present? Rifle, I have a present for you. It's clock filled with love. Clock filled with love. Here you go. Orla got the fish. Hey, Orla! My love-filled fish! At least it looks like she enjoyed it, though. I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment. Friendship blossoming with the exchange of some food. Oh, isn't it moving, Mr. Nick? I think moving might be going a bit far. Anyways, how did you get Rifle to come to you so easily, Pearls? I heard Rifle was attracted to the smell of fish. Mr. Nick, are you saying I smell like fish? Maybe just a little, yes. I guess I need to change my clothes. That's odd. Wonder why Pearl smells like she's holding a bucket of fish. Viola doesn't usually want to eat at this time. And we've even been giving her more food than normal at her regular meal times lately. There's something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately? Yeah, something's weird. The new guy, Marlin, he eats all the other animals besides Orla. The captain and I, her trainer, are responsible for feeding Orla. It was the captain's turn to feed Orla this morning. But Orla keeps coming to me and signaling she's still hungry. She wants more fish, chock filled with love. How long are you going to keep saying that? She was excited to make a new friend. But I don't think Captain would have forgotten to feed Orla. Rifle and that big creature there certainly seem to love each other. This is Orla the Orca. Rifle and Orla are best friends. They belong together like clownfish and a sea anemone. Character phrase that in a way us non-biology majors can understand. Oh, so this orca is a suspect. I read in a book once that orcas eat penguins. Don't you worry about that. Orla here is really gentle and she never eats anything but fish. She's an old sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates Rifle picking on her. It's true, she does seem very gentle. She hardly seems like a killer whale. As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature. Wow, you're going to defend her in court? She's quite the defendant, isn't she? Pearl likes to speak the obvious. Doesn't she, Di? She takes up half the screen. You see that, Di? She's like sitting over there and taking up most of that screen. Pearl barely fits on that screen with Orla. She's the biggest defendant we ever had. Literally. Di finds her cute, don't you? Oh, Pearls, I have a big favor to ask. What is it, Mr. Nick? It's about my Magatama. Its spiritual polish seems to have vanished. Oh, the Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual powers into it. That was so many years ago. I guess that's why it's almost out now. There you go, Mr. Nick. You'll be fine now. Thank you, Pearls. Now I can break Cyclops again. I'm glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him. Really sure seems right at home at this aquarium. Right. But didn't she say this was her first time here? Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor earlier this morning. That's why the detective was questioning her. What was Pearls doing in the staff corridor? I don't know. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something. Staff corridor. Something about that doesn't fit well with me. Workup school diagram updated into the court record. Well, if it bothers you, why don't we just ask her about it? That's a good idea. Let's go check up with her. July 20th. Ship-shaped aquarium. Aqua tunnel. Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. Oh, yo. Big small fry was such a worthy assault. Rhymes and Rifle and reunion, tail ends and bliss. Now animal keeper Rhymes ain't gonna call. Mad proud small fish Jason's not shut. Yo, 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 ho! It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle. Okay, let's go, Rifle. See you, small fry. Oh, Mr. Nick, I didn't see you there. Hey, Pearly, you and Mr. Rhymes seem to be really good friends. Could you tell us more about your relationship? Well, Pearls, why do I see a Cyclock? I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. But I really shouldn't talk about it. Pearl can't lie to Phoenix. I don't really feel right about digging into Pearl's affair, but she was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Whatever she's hiding could help us in court. Sorry, Pearls, but I'll have to use my Magatama on you.
Take that!
A psych lock. A lock on a person's heart that only I can see. The deeper the secret is hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearls only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easy. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and won't be able to move forward. Normally, he would start losing points on the bar, which I think they re-implemented in Spirit of Justice, but it's been nearly a decade since I actually played that game. Okay, time to give it a try. Relations to rhyme. Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes. Relationship? There is no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me. We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal tamer at the aquarium, that's all. There are areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't get to go. You were here because the incident occurred, weren't you? So where was she when the incident occurred? Sasha had just recently told us this information.
Take that!
Yes, that's right. But how did you know? Someone told me you were there. I got confused and went the wrong way. We didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff. But that's all it was, Mr. Nick. It didn't have anything to do with Mr. Marlin. Simple, I guess. I better move on to my next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Why do you smell like fish? A fish? What makes you think I smell like fish? Well, there's certainly someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination. This one's easy, Di. Go through them. Even though it should be that easy. No, it's not Sasha. Wouldn't be Rhymes. Wouldn't be Marlon Rhymes. Well, how would it be Pearls? There is someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination. So there would be somebody other than Pearl that would suggest something like that. Not Athena. Not Athena. You're in trouble now, Athena. This is pretty easy. What if I told you it's not a human being? The penguin? You mean rifle. Penguin, not penguin.
Take that!
Rifle? He's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. So why then was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls? I don't know. Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You have an object with you that smells fishy too. In fact, I think this has something to do with your secret. This one is also pretty easy. They made this case pretty easy, Di. Very easy. The walkie-talkie doesn't smell like fish. Well, it does smell like fish, but that's not what we're referring to, because that was in Athena's possession. Go through them again. I didn't really go through them the first time.
Take that!
The fishy smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearl? I I can't lie to you, Mr. Nick. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin and about the calendar. Phew. There's only one lock, but it sure took some work. Please tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes. I became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. Before I knew it, everyone else had moved on and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age. Oh, girls. I know big crowded places are hard for you. I sort of panicked, went down the wrong corridor. Ended up in the food prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. Really startled him when I called out to him. He jumped so much he startled me too, and I lost my balance and fell down. Oh, Mr. Nick, I spilled so many fish all over the floor. I guess that explains why you smell fishy. Pardon the pun. Yes, and my calendar fell off my bag and got buried in all the fish too. But it doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes? Well, I didn't want him to get in trouble over feed sanitation regulations because of me. Mr. Marlin said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room. Huh? Why? What was he doing in there? When I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. Doesn't mean he dropped his calendar too. We had to search for it among the fish. Wait a minute. This calendar of yours. It already has writing on it. It does? I didn't write anything in it yet. There's nothing written here under today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. Maybe my calendar and Mr. Marlin's got mixed up? Girls, what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes? I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk announced that I was lost. So I must have first gone into the prep room at about 10:10. I see. So do you mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? It might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed. Alright. But be sure to give it back to Mr. Marlin later, okay? Calendar updated in the court record. Good. Now, maybe I'm ready to remove Mr. Plume's psych locks too. Okay. And that's exactly what. July 20th, Ship Aquarium. Hub of Danger. Two people again. They'll be coming quickly. But the veterinarian won't come out, and I might just have to give up. Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes was talking about? You're correct. Like to shut himself up in that back room there and won't come out. But I don't think he's going to be here today, so I'm about ready. He sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. A little something about the incident this morning too. Mr. Wright, this is no time to be standing there thinking to yourself. Time to put your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover a secret. That's Psych Lock, Athena! Psych Lock!
Take that!
why you're here. Mr. Plume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding. I do nothing in court. I won't mean breaking the promise. Know who you made this promise. Who will tell me? You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are after the place has closed. That must mean you're connected to the incident involved the owner somehow. Oh, I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner. No, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence here that suggests you do know something. Actually, only one piece of evidence that we actually do have. Calendar belongs to Ryan, so she knows nothing about the calendar. She knows nothing about the whistle either. But we need to pick an evidence that relates to the incident. The walkie-talkie, she knows nothing about the walkie-talkie because she's not a staff member. Got a bot on Twitch, Andy. Remember, you were picking a piece of evidence that is more related to the incident rather than the case. She's not going to know about the photo.
Take that!
According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim. The person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Plume. Oh? I suppose this is no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I. I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium. You aren't simply a visitor to the aquarium. What you really are is She's not a police investigator. She's also not an employee either, so that leaves that she's the eyewitness. You are a visitor who also happened to witness the death of Jack Shipley. That is... Oh! I wanted to say it, but I promised the police. Well, unfortunately, it's a little too late. She already admitted to it. It's not good for you to keep things inside, you know. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you get it all out. I give up. I'll tell you everything! She wants to tell me this badly. Why couldn't she just have done so from the top? I think everyone would agree that I held it in for as long as I could. But I couldn't be expected to withstand this commoner's badgering any longer. Please, calm yourself, Mr. Bloom. And that's top-class badgering to you. You are correct. I witnessed the killer whale's crime with my own eyes. Well, it's kind of actually not really much of a secret, as we have surveillance footage, but that's really the incident of the crime. Sure, yeah. You got a problem with that, Blue Boy? Mr. Bloom's anger is so powerful. Dude, I feel like I'm about to explode. You have to do something quick. Please don't explode on me. Could you start with telling me what you saw? I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told the police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known. So both Mr. Bloom's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt. Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased that you witnessed this incident. What? Please? Shame on you. Are you implying that I am happy about an innocent man's death? No, of course not. I just don't get the sense that you are afraid of Orla. It's more like you were interested in her. Are you? No, I wasn't sure. But I was thinking that maybe. Are you perhaps one of my fans? Is that how you knew that I am the non-fiction writer Norma DePlume? Oh, that's that Norma DePlume? So, big fans, huh? No, I've never heard of her. Well, now that you've figured me out, there's no sense in trying to hide who I am, I suppose. Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all. Ho, ho, ho. But I'm not a fan, I tell you. So what exactly have you written, Mr. Bloom? Oh my, you mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work? I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft. I've been gathering information on Orla, the killer whale, for a year now. I've been very worried about Orla's violent tendencies. Today, my concern was proven to be well justified. Orla isn't violent. She's a sweet and gentle soul. Oh. The moment you let your guard down with that killer whale. Oh. Ship Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violence. But it has been rumored to attack people. But rumors are just rumors. They aren't necessarily true. Yes, I realize. But I only write the truth. That is why I question the owner directly. Welcome back, Felicity. but he refused to allow my research. And he even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance. Coming here day after day. Don't ever come back again." Sounds like your research was a bit too much to take. Then, how did you get in here if you've been blacklisted? I have my methods. Oh. This lady is shameless. We won't let you speak boldly of Orla. We're going to defend her. I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. I came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale. But on my way to the thing's tank, I heard its cries. You can hear Orla from the visitor's corridor? There are speakers there in the corridor, up near the ceiling. Apparently, a speaker is there so visitors can hear the killer whale's sound. In case, as I approached the killer whale's tank, I heard his cry. And when I arrived, I saw something terrifying. What did you see? The killer whale stealing this swashbuckler spectacular hat the owner was wearing. And then the moment it bit him and shook him mercifully to death within its jaws. What? Orla. Bit the owner to death? In justice we trust. So I take it Miss Plumes just finished telling you what she saw. Detective Fulbright. Guess you've already heard it too? Yep. We took her statement earlier. As you heard, I'm afraid the accidental death is really the only thing it could be. Yeah, a dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again. This one is more entertaining on their looks, lol. Yeah, Diplome looks like she came from the Casablanca movie, doesn't she? I take it you've watched that movie. But she's not dangerous. Sorry, but the prosecutor's office said that the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case. Really? Then could we have that prosecutor take a look in the investigation report? Unfortunately, I doubt even he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer, but maybe you should give up on this one. Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. Well, if that's your version of justice, I won't stop you. We won't rest until we find proof it wasn't accidental, Detective. You'll see. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Time to check out the crime scene one more time. Hi, do you want some camera time? You want some camera time? Huh? You gotta get up so you can see. You gotta get up and see. See? Yeah, I want some camera time. Hi. Here, talk to. Can't even be picked up for some reason. That's odd. Got that tail. I got that tail. July 20th, Ship-Shape Aquarium, Orca Pool. All right, then. Let's start the re-examination pronto. I'm going to go check out that mess in the back one more time. Athena, wait, no running. Ah! Are you okay? Doesn't look like she tripped, but I slipped. Huh? Carla? What is it, girl? Ah! Athena, are you alright? She crashed into all that stuff behind her. I tried to get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall again. That was a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt? I'm okay. Why did Orla spike that ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me. Maybe she thought you were the main entree. Very funny, boss. In any case, let's give the ball back to Orla. Huh? Looks like everything got shifted around when I. Looks like everything got shifted around when I fell on it. Yeah, you're right. There are things now that we couldn't see before. Like another ball. I guess Orla really likes them. Look, there's something new by the outline of the body, too. You better take a good look around. No, the child is hurt. What? Call an ambulance. Hey, it's just a dummy. Oh, I mean, of course it is. I was just testing your response to an emergency. Well, I guess we just found out that you didn't bluff. You don't bluff well under pressure. Guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. Wonder what this dummy is for anyway. Oh, that? We used it to train Orla. It's smaller than a human, but it does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practiced them on the dummy first. Except the trick, those bite marks look pretty dangerous. Look at all this stuff scattered everywhere. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with this cave. They're made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon. But I still bet if someone got whacked with one, it would sting quite a bit. Thinking a toy is human. Well, you gotta understand, Athena is still suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, I guess it would. But I think I should stand the pain. Yeah? Good for you. Oh, look. There's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor, too. Mr. Wright, are you even listening to me? Stop looking at those toys. Yikes! Guess I've been caught red-handed. Hey, look at the mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is? And that's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla. Volleyball, huh? Yeah. You stand there, she spikes the ball right at us. So when Orla spiked the ball at me earlier, that was one of her tricks? Doesn't mean she hates me? She wanted to play with you. She loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time. Oh, Sasha looks so sad. Okay, time to snap out of it. This is no time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish. That's right. Time to put on a smile and stay strong, right? What's a blobfish? Or did I not want to know? Phoenix doesn't know what a blobfish is. Okay, so well, there are two different pictures of a blobfish, okay? A lot of people is more familiar about the blobfish that looks like a Ditto from Pokemon. That's the version of the blobfish that most people are familiar with. But in actuality, they actually have scale and armor. The sad fish in the sea. They actually do have scale and armor when they're in the depths of the ocean. They live in the very deep part of the ocean. And when you bring this fish up to the surface, it loses all that. And it becomes a pink blob. It cannot go back to its original shape or otherwise it dies. So, yes, taking a blobfish from its natural habitat is cruel and unusual punishment because they can't go back and live back down there ever again. Looks like we just found the giant octopus croc's missing leg. Wow, I bet you could get a whole lot of Carpaccio from a giant leg like that. Ooh, let's go to the ocean and try and catch a giant octopus of our own. Yeah, but even if we did catch one, how are you planning to slice it up? Teen problem. That's what man invented chainsaw for. Chainsaw is made for cutting wood, not for cutting a squid. Matter of fact, there wouldn't be much edible meat using a chainsaw. I've never seen anyone so hell-bent on chopping down some giant octopus. Well, I doubt we could catch one that big anywhere near the shore anyway. The more roadblocks you throw up, the more I want to do it, you know? Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It would appear that the Operation Discourage Insanity has backfired. Coin. Blood on it. What's this? A coin? Mr. Wright, there's blood on it. Right, but it's dry. Do you think it could be the victims? And what was it doing all the way over here in the first place? Not sure. Now that we found blood outside the pool, this might help us prove that there's more to this case than just accidental death. Hey, you're right. Orla certainly can't leave the pool after all. Blood-stained coin added to the court record. Corn? Where did that come out of? Speaking of coins, take a look at this. There are a few coins around the body here, too. You're right, boss. But where did they go? You aren't here anymore. Hello, Ellie Bird. Welcome to the stream. You don't think somebody picked them up, do you? Hey, Sasha. Would you happen to know anything about this coin? Oh, I guess I missed one. Just finished cleaning up the rest of them. You picked up all the coins already? So that's right. After the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead. I haven't found them all yet, so still missing a few. Well, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to the ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool, boss. I'll have to take another look at the ladder. Oh, I think I see something at the bottom of the pool. Oh, it looks a lot. There's a lot of shiny things down there. I knew it. Want me to go down there and check? You can call me Leo, Ellie. You can't jump and dress like that. You'll drown under the weight of your clothes. No, I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know. You want more camera time? Well, I got somebody new on stream. You want them to see you? You want them to see you? Huh? You want them to see you? You want them to see you? There. You got some camera time again. There you go. Kitty. Yes, Kitty. He's now part of the channel. Been with us for about a few months. Just here seeking for attention. All right. Are you gonna let me finish my stream, Kitty? You want all you want me? You want most of the stream time for yourself? Yeah, if you want to look at all the commands, you just put in exclamation point command. Then it'll drop you a link. That's all right. But that as it may, the pool's really deep. I doubt you can hold your breath that long. Sasha can. But maybe Sasha can. You. Phoenix, look at all the coins I found at the bottom. Thanks, Sasha. So there really were more of them down there, huh? We seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether. Including the ones I put away, there are 300 of them. They're for the show. Sounds like they'll be heavy. Sitting there trying to count 300 coins. Without a calculator, mind you. About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little heavier than a string fish. 7 pounds? That doesn't really sound that heavy. I would expect 300 coins to weigh more. Unless the coins aren't made out of real gold. Well, I'd better go put these coins away where they belong. So 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene. One of them were with blood on it. They have to be related to the case. Not sure how the blood got on that one coin. Wait a minute. Could it be? Remember how Detective Fulbright said that they couldn't find a murder weapon? Well, what if these coins were the weapon? Huh? How could a little coin kill a grown man? Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you'd have to do is the command is just exclamation point command. If you put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it at somebody, it would make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? It would explain how blood got on this coin. Oh, I get it. The bag of coins is a weapon, and we can use it to prove Orla's innocent. Yeah. Let's say coin updated into the court record. Might need S at the end. But I don't see anything resembling a coin bag here. Maybe the killer took it with them? Yeah. It would certainly make it look like Orla did it if they did. You know what I think, Mr. Wright? The bloody coin alone should be enough to prove this might have been a murder. I agree. Shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla. Yes, this is just what we needed. Let's go show this coin to Detective Fulbright and Mr. Plume right away. Good idea. Let's hope they're still at the pub with danger. July 20th. Ship-shaped aquarium. Pub of danger. Oh, you're back. So did you find anything? Of course you did. Remember, even if you don't succeed, it's the effort you make that's important. Are you trying to consult me? Let's show them the evidence we found, the one that points to a human culprit. Right, because we won't let Orla be put down. Let's take a look at this bloodstained coin. Eh! Cease and desist at once. Well, what kind of man shows a lady blood? Doesn't have to get so worked up. What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on, now let's see it. We found this coin beside the orca pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it. We just learned that there's 300 of these, weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? What? So you're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of a blunt weapon? If the blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible. But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real killer was human. You wouldn't? Why not? Because there'd have to be something to put the coin in to make them into a weapon. Without that something, it's just not going to be enough to pass muster. But I will say that your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate for a possible criminal angle. You will? Thank you very much. I rarely hope Detective Fulbright can convince them. You won't believe the answer I got. When I explained your passion for this case and the police's investigation, they said that the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take this to court. Really? So does that mean a new suspect has emerged? No, I'm afraid not. To be frank, Prosecutor Blackwell said he just wants to prove the orca's guilt in court. What? Is Prosecutor Blackwell... It's Prosecutor Blackwell that wants to prosecute Orla? That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. Well, I must say, you're taking this rather calmly. Sending Orla in court was my idea from the start. Now do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see the justice is served. Mr. Plume, will you be a witness for the prosecution? A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard of such recklessness before in my life. But I will reveal the truth about this killer whale. About this killer whale, then write it all about it. Sounds like a plan. Now, if you'll just come along with me, we have to prepare for tomorrow, and I still have to arrange for an autopsy. Oh. I look forward to tomorrow. Till then, blue lawyer and yellow fan. I'm not a fan! Oh, at least we managed to get the case to go to trial. And how in the world do we defend an orca in court anyway? To be honest, I'm not really sure myself. Plus, Mr. Plume said Orla bit the victim. This trial sure isn't going to be easy. But I love the challenge. Ha ha ha. You want inside Andy's bedroom? Yeah? Andy closed the door on ya? Andy closed the door on ya? You want inside? Guess I should go over this swashbuckler spectacular you were watching this morning. Yeah, we can have a formal viewing back at the office. There's nothing decisive against Orla in this security tape, but it doesn't mean much. I'll just have to find a more concrete way to save Orla at tomorrow's trial or else. Okay. Let's talk about this case a little bit. So, questions, concerns, criticisms. You're curious at how the orca is going to take the stand at all? We'll just have to find out next Monday, won't we? Yes, for those of you that just came in towards the end of this, the orca is the defendant. Phoenix Wright is defending an orca. If you're unfamiliar with the series, this is technically not the first time an animal was involved in a case. You play the first Phoenix Wright game, you play Goodbye Turnabout, you will encounter a case where Phoenix Wright cross-examined a parrot. And I will probably avoid giving out so many details because I think Di's still traumatized by that case. A parrot. Not a carrot, a parrot. Parrot. So yeah, the series has some very funny moments. This is going to be pretty much clown court, and you'll see why next Monday. Okay. Imagine it being a carrot. A carrot wouldn't be able to be cross-examined, though. Why is this over here? It's supposed to be over here. Okay. Come here. Give you some more camera time. There you go. Now they can see you a lot better. They can see your face a lot better now. Good kitty. Good kitty. Okay. Alright, so what's going to be happening this week? Tomorrow's going to be Symphony of the Night. Andy's going to be doing the Reverse Castle. Wednesday's going to be Dot Hack. Thursday, I'm going to try to finish up Circle the Moon, so I will be doing some stuff off stream to grind a little bit. I will try not to get to do any of the new stuff yet. I'm going to go back into the arena and do a little bit more grinding, okay? Because I want to be able to get the levels up a little bit higher, because we were in a situation where I cannot beat Dracula. So we're going to be working with that. I will get high enough in levels so that I can go through the arena, because that's probably going to be the easiest way to defeat Dracula, is if I grind a little bit more in the arena, okay? Which will make most of the castle easier that way. Which at some point I will probably finish up the Game Boy Advance port of the game. So yeah, we're going to try to finish that up on Thursday. Hopefully I don't have to take another week to do it. So next week is Thanksgiving, so we'll figure out what we're going to be doing on Thanksgiving. I may end up taking a day off for Thanksgiving. We'll see. And Friday. Hi, what's Friday? You already know this. Yes. Guy and Tara will be doing The Sims on Friday. But we're not entirely sure if there's going to be a stream next Friday either, because that's the week of Thanksgiving. So we'll figure some out. Guy, you got a stream this coming this weekend or no? Perhaps? Do you have a game in mind? What's the game? I want to hear it. I want to hear the game. Sonic Mania, that's a good choice. That is a very good choice. At some point, we're going to eventually do Sonic Mania as well. But I want to go back and redo Sonic 1 for the Genesis after we get a new HDMI cable for it, because the one that we have, if you look at the video for it, Sonic looks practically white. It's because of the HDMI cable. So at some point, we're going to probably get a new HDMI for the Sega Genesis, so that I can go back and play the first Sonic game. I don't know why it didn't even produce any color. Silver the Hedgehog. But yeah, I did a stream of Sonic the Hedgehog, and he came out white. He looked blue on my television, but when it came to YouTube, he looked white. That was because of the HDMI cable. And yes, I do have a genuine Model 1 Sega Genesis, and I do have an official cartridge for Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles. And yes, this is a repro case because the other one's cardboard. And yes, the cartridge is in here. So yeah. Actual Sega Genesis. Alrighty then. Yeah, Mania is a good choice, which is supposed to be the sequel to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Supposed to be, at least. Which, I should go and play some Retro Sonic. All of these. You should go and play all of these on stream. Sonic Mania is a pretty short game. So aren't these actually pretty short games. So I'm looking at roughly 10 hours on these. So you might get Origins for that. Guy doesn't know the Sega Genesis. I do have Sonic CD. I think if we did Sonic CD, instead of doing the one I have for the Sega Genesis, the Sega Gems collection, the game is, the levels are fine, but the special stages are almost impossible to play. So I do have a version for the Sega CD where I can play the original Sonic CD, and I don't have to worry about special stages being too fast to control. But enough talking about Sonic. We're gonna end it here. Yes, there will be a Discord stream if you're interested in joining. All right, you guys all have a wonderful night. Take care.